The Magic getting off the bus earlier on. A sharp-dressed and very confident group. The Staples Center, downtown Los Angeles, and the freeways of LA, all painting the picture just where we are tonight. Live coverage of the NBA here on 2K Sports. A happy Sunday evening to you and yours. Along with Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. We're excited to have with us two-time NBA scoring champion, Shaquille O'Neal.
Hey, Kevin.
How are you?
I'm doing fine. Hey, Greg, what's going on? Greg, you got some of that when I was scoring champ, huh?
Oh, man.
You got some of those battles?
I always tell the story. We were playing Lakers in the conference finals with the Blazers, and Shaq had the ball. You know, like big fellas down there, so you got to go down and try to swipe the ball from him. So I go down, and I swipe as hard as I can, right, to try to knock the ball. He doesn't even feel it. I pop my shoulder out of place.
Oh, no.
True story. And so I didn't want anybody to know I was hurt. So I just, like, signaled to the coach, hey, you know, I'm going to come out for a minute. I got to go to the bathroom. I ran in the hall.
Your shoulder
I ran in the hall. I was crying like a baby. True story, man. Big fella, he's sprung.
Shaq, looking back at your first trip to the finals with the Orlando Magic, what did you learn going up against Hakeem and the Houston Rockets? And with pregame routines coming to an end, we're just about ready for our tip-off. First, though, let's get a report from the sideline and say hello to David Aldridge.
Kevin, thank you very much. Last season, the Lakers duo of LeBron and AD became the first duo of Lakers starters in the All-Star game since Shaq and Kobe in 2013. It was, as we all expected, a perfect pairing. And LeBron said, it's getting better as the days go by. The more time you spend together having the same goals, the same drive, it organically happens. I don't know about organics. I just know that those two are scary for the rest of the league. Kevin?
You're right, Dave. That is scary. Thanks for that one. A look at the starting group for the Magic. At the 4 and the 5, we have Gordon and Vucevic. Fournier out there with Junior, and it's Isaac in at the 3 slot. And for the Lakers, LeBron and Davis, the incredible forward pair. Dennis Schroeder is out there with Matthews, and it's Harrell in at the 5 down low. Tip-off goes to Orlando. Now, Junior. Outside Fournier. 5 to shoot. Here's Vucevic. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
Reading shot trajectories well. Vucevic wins on the board with instincts and position.
James against Isaac. And so the ball goes out of bounds. Isaac touched it last. Schroeder looking over the floor. Pass to James. And it becomes an iconic sight, Shaq. Your statue decorating the Staples Center, immortalized in bronze. It's so impressive. What was that like?
You know, I just got to spend the day with former teammates, coaches, Laker legends. It's a special feeling. Every time I look up, it just, you know, brings back memories. I just want to thank the organization.
Shaq gets very emotional. You notice this? It's a couple times now.
Jerry
We've
West,
seen you.
Magic Johnson.
This is very sad, even for us as your co-broadcasters here. We're even shedding a tear.
Kevin, why don't you give him a big hug?
Come here.
Lamar Odom. Devin George.
Big hug. You're right. Big.
Mike Penberthy.
Mike Penberthy.
Yes, he was a shooter.
I know. I
in the
remember.
corner for 3.
And it's Junior missing.
I'm not sure the defense affected that shot. That was just a blown gimme.
And the dunk by James.
Even now, LeBron is incredibly explosive. In fact, he looks like a young, unstoppable Shaquille O'Neal.
Fournier in the corner. Inside, here's Junior. Up and in on the layup.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
James against Isaac. And LeBron throws it down hard.
Showing everyone how it's done. Dunk contest. That's 10s across the board, Kevin.
Now, here's Junior. He's guarded by Schroeder. Here's Junior. That's good, and he's now 3 for 4 from the field. Lakers trail by 4. LeBron outside. Pass to Davis. Back to James. And finished off by LeBron.
Big man like Davis have great perspective on the floor, able to find the wide open man.
For Orlando, they won their last contest, that game against the Kings in Sacramento. Now, here's Junior. He's guarded closely. Count that one.
And Shaq, you were able to do what many players dream of, which is represent the U.S. on an international level. When you reflect on your time with USA Basketball, what stands out?
First of all, I should have been on that 92 team, but that's a different story. We're not going to talk about that.
But didn't they take Christian Laettner?
Yeah, they took Christian
Laettner,
Laettner. But I won a FIBA World Gold in 94. It's a great experience. Yep. However, I should have been on the 92 team.
I would
should have been on the 92 team.
There's no doubt.
Should have been on the 92 team.
Which team?
92.
Yeah, you should have been
92.
on it. Yeah, 92.
I'm dreaming of 92.
Yeah.
No pun intended.
92. Lock at 6. Here's Schroeder. Banked in off the glass.
Tremendous work inside by Dennis, using every inch of his frame to finish.
Magic leading by 3. And here's Junior. Really played well against Sacramento in his last outing. To the paint, trying to find Vucevic. Gets it to him.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
The Magic have made their only other free throw attempt today in an earlier trip to the line. The free throw drops for Vucevic.
You love how Vucevic has built out his game over the years. He's worked very hard. He's refined his jump shot, and he's becoming a better defender.
And so he makes both from the line. Now here's LeBron. He had 16 points in the win against Cleveland.
And it wasn't just the scoring. He also impacted the game on the glass. Terrific all-around effort.
Nobody near Schroeder. A three-pointer off the mark.
Okay, that's frustrating. You work hard to get these open looks. You know he liked that one back.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
The Lakers with the ball. 7-point differential. Coming into this, having notched a win against Cleveland in their last game.
Yeah, and I think the perimeter game is what helped them in that one. Consistent from out beyond the arc.
We talk a lot about shot selection, and we saw why. You want to avoid empty possessions.
Now, here's Junior. He's covered by Matthews. Junior with it. 11 points in the game. Vucevic drills the three-pointer. Vucevic has got 7.
The improvement from 3 by Vucevic. It's opened up his offense as well as the team's.
Jack, you were such a prolific scorer back in the day. Right now, if you needed just one bucket to seal a game, who would you want taking that shot?
Well, that has to be my favorite player, Steph Curry. If he's on the injury list, I'm going to have to go with James Harden. Younger Steph Curry beat Trae Young. Luka Doncic is right after Trae Young. Russell Westbrook is pretty good. Oh, you know what? I'm sorry, Mr. Kevin Durant. I'm sorry, Mr. Kevin Durant. I apologize.
Kicks it out to James. Here's Schroeder. Los Angeles with another miss. And Vucevic has got the ball here for the Magic. 10-point lead. Here's Junior. Checking some stats on him right now. He's averaging just around 22.5 points a game. 6 to shoot. Fournier finds Vucevic. Bucket number 3. He's a perfect 3 for 3 to start.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
And they get it. The drive by Schroeder. And the layup is up and in.
Schroeder has speed to burn, but also has a great feel for finding angles to convert on the drive.
Now, Junior, 11 points in the game. Vucevic to the pass to Junior. The shot's good on the assist by Vucevic. And that's 13 points for Junior.
Boy, has he put his foot on the pedal here this quarter. He's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense.
And here is Harrell, coming off a solid outing against Cleveland. Davis against Isaac. And Davis sends it back.
At the defensive end, few big men can cover as much territory as Davis.
An outstanding defensive play to earn the Mobile One block.
And when you're behind in the game, that's what you've got to do. Contest every shot.
Marc Gasol's checked in for the Lakers. Caldwell Pope comes in for Wesley Matthews. Orlando also making some changes. Terrence Ross comes in for Jonathan Isaac. And it's Fultz in for Evan Fournier. Fultz against Caldwell Pope. Fultz the pass to Vucevic. Shaq, something that may not get enough attention. Over nearly 2 decades of play, you made the postseason almost every year. To me, that's an incredible accomplishment.
Yeah, I was in the playoffs 17 out of 19 years. Only missed one my rookie year and one with the Suns. You know what that means? That was terrible. How could I miss it?
That is some kind of resume.
Why?
I mean, plenty of lift in those legs. LeBron never did the dunk contest. He just does it in a game.
Here's Junior, and Junior throws it down.
They've been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
And it's helped them build an early lead. They just need to stay aggressive.
The pass to Davis. Back to Schroeder. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target. Orlando leading by 12. Here's Fultz. Here's Gordon. LeBron with some nice D.
And they've come out with a take-no-prisoners approach on the glass here tonight, guys.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one.
Yeah, much improved foul shooter. KCP also starting to get to the line at a higher rate.
And the Lakers with some changes. Markieff Morris comes in for Anthony Davis. And Kyle Kuzma is subbed in for James. Orlando also making some changes. Mohamed Bamba, he's checked in for Vucevic. Clark comes in for Aaron Gordon. And it's Williams in for Junior. And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
I think that'll help him, especially when he takes his game inside. But in the meantime, he's a shot blocker wherever he is on the court. That length is amazing.
Here's what the Lakers are going with right now. Harrell, he's checked in for Gasol. Anthony Davis comes in for Markieff Morris. And it's Matthews in for Kyle Kuzma. So Orlando going with an almost entirely new group here. Vucevic checked in for Bamba. Isaac comes in for Clark. Evan Fournier is checked in for Ross. And Junior subbed in for Fultz. Harrell is out there with Anthony Davis. Then there's Dennis Schroeder. Then it's Matthews. And it's Caldwell Pope in at the 3, the small forward. That's who's in the game for the Lakers. And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. Junior, in his last outing against the Kings, really lit up the floor. He scored 40 points and played tremendous defense as well, really causing havoc on both ends of the floor. A very solid stat line for him in what was a terrific outing. And you know he wants to keep the momentum going, Kevin.
Thanks, David. Greg, it was obvious he was having a lot of fun out there. Tremendous victory.
I'll tell you, he may have been enjoying himself, but whoever was matched up against him certainly wasn't.
What I like is they just kept calling his number. Sometimes we see coaches go away from what's working, and we wonder why.
Gordon's checked in for the Magic. Gordon against Davis. Over Gordon. Los Angeles with another miss.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Outside Fournier. He kicks it to Vucevic. And it's off from three-point range. Matthews with it. Defended now by Fournier. Here's Schroeder. Out of hand on it. Up top Fournier. Lob pass to Gordon. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
Can't think of a much better alley-oop partner than Gordon, because it's a big target well above the rim.
And so it's Schroeder with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Lakers. Their next game is at the Rockets Arena in Houston for a game with the Rockets. They hit the road with that, the first of a 5-game run. And it's blocked by Gordon. To the inside. Here's Fournier. The shot goes in. First of the night. He's 1 for 3 to start the game.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint. And you can't help but notice the almost effortless athleticism of Aaron Gordon. Shaq, boy, he is bouncy.
Yeah, you put him in a dunk contest every year, there's going to be a lot of 9s and 10s going up. He's just that good. He can get you out your seat, boy, I tell you.
And Caldwell Pope gets the basket.
And Caldwell Pope able to hit those mid-range shots consistently, but that's one the defense will live with.
Junior the pass to Gordon. Over Davis. Misses off the right iron. LA's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Here's Caldwell Pope. Quick shot there, and it's off target.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
What's crazy about AD as a shot blocker, he can block your shot at all 3 levels.
Playing with high energy, outworking the defense up the floor.
And I just love it when the fast break results in a high percentage look. Not always the case these days.
Here's Junior. Good once again. That makes him 8 for 9 this game.
They are just killing them on the interior.
And Los Angeles guys shooting a lackluster 38% for the game, struggling so far. Davis kicks to Caldwell Pope. And stolen by Gordon. Now here's Junior. He's guarded close. Good work there as it goes.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
Davis against Gordon. Knocked away. And that's out of bounds. The Lakers will retain possession. Davis finds Caldwell Pope. Pope loose and stolen by Junior. Outside Gordon. This one for 3. That shot misses. And it's the Lakers the other way.
You know what, though? They keep calling his number despite the difficult quarter he's had.
So many outstanding players in the league today, perhaps dizzying for the casual fan. Shaq, any up-and-coming players that they should take note of? If fans were asking you, who should I keep my eye on, what would you tell them?
Well, Greg played with his father. I played against him in some tough battles. Well, the older him, because the younger Sabonis was a monster. But Domantas Sabonis, he's a nightly double-double. great skill, strong in equal measure. Don't forget about Pascal Siakam. Siakam Siakam. And Brandon Ingram. You know, he's really coming on with this fresh new start.
They get it back, and Matthews gets it to go.
Hustle points count just like any others. That's a great play.
Magic leading by 23. Isaac outside. Fournier against Matthews. And it's Kentavious Caldwell-Pope with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. LeBron, he's checked in for Caldwell-Pope. LeBron James. On defense, the Lakers. Junior with it. 19 points in the game. Great D that time from Davis. And stolen by Junior. And then Gordon with the dunk.
And this is where Gordon's athleticism is on full display. Right at the rim, America.
Here's LeBron. He's got 11. Outside, Davis. Cracks in the tray. Davis has got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
Just look at what a sniper he is from long range. He's got such an unusual skill for a big fella.
Lob pass to Gordon, and it's Gordon finishing it off.
The movement from Gordon is terrific. Ends up in perfect position on that play.
LA's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. In the corner, Harrell with it. Harrell. It's good on the putback.
Coming off a scoreless first quarter, he's found a little rhythm here.
Now, Junior. Fournier in the corner. 6 on the shot clock. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Schroeder outside. Lakers passing it around. Fires from 18. Rebound by the Magic.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up. And if you look at this first half, overall, they've just had the better shot selection.
What they have done is ran their plays all the way through until they get something they like.
James, and finished off by LeBron.
Big night in the scoring column, even for LeBron, giving the fans their money's worth.
And now the first timeout called here for the Magic.
Well, it's a players' league, but certainly coaching has its place.
Yeah, if that weren't the case, you wouldn't see so many coaching changes in the offseason.
And so it's Orlando having no problems at all. Up 29 points heading into the next quarter. And it's been their rugged defense setting the tone. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Kevin, thanks. Here with Coach Steve Clifford. Steve, what's the focus going into the second half?
The big thing is they've got so much offense, and they have so many guys who come in and score. You got to play every possession defensively, and it's got to be every single possession.
Coach, thanks very much for your time. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. And we'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets underway. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. You look at Junior in this game, he's been everywhere.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
And it's not like everything's been at the rim. There's been a number of jump shots along the way.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the second half of basketball. And so in the game for the Magic, at the 4 and the 5, we have Gordon and Vucevic. Fournier out there with Junior, and it's Isaac in at the small forward.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
To the middle, stolen by Gordon. Passes it to Fournier. Rebounded by the Lakers.
I mean, that can happen to anyone, but it's ugly every time it does.
Yes, getting a little ahead of himself on that play.
That one good for 2. Davis has got his 3rd bucket of the night.
You got to put a body on Davis or he will wreak havoc on the offensive glass.
Now, here's Junior. He's guarded by Davis. Here's Fournier. Good D by Matthews.
He liked to have that one back. That's easy money.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
You know, he's one of the more coordinated bigs in the game. So hard to keep this guy in check.
This is his first chance at the line tonight.
And examining his numbers this season, we can see that he's been an exceptional free throw shooter, right around 85.
And that one falls for Davis. And so Anthony Davis nails both of them.
You know, from one big man to another, I think Davis is doing everything right. He's the epitome of a modern big. And frankly, he's a lot of fun to watch.
Here's Junior. Makes it off the glass. Junior's got 23 points.
He's been a big factor in their offense tonight, making shot after shot.
Schroeder outside. Harrell kicks to Davis. He dishes it to LeBron. Rebound by the Magic. Gordon's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. At the elbow, it's Junior. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That's on LeBron James.
Number 18.
Free throw good, Junior. And so he hits both. And here is James. He's got 13. Schroeder outside. Back to James. Good. James has got 15 points.
You know, I could tell he got an A in geometry. LeBron James is a master at reading angles. James is excellent at gutting the D, especially in that pick and roll.
Now, here's Junior. He's guarded by Schroeder.
And once he gets clear off the screen, there is no stopping him.
No, not when there's a flush waiting to happen.
That's a big-time move and a big-time finish.
Isaac against James. Out to the right wing. Here's Schroeder. And the 3 off target. And here's Fournier. He brings it up for the Magic. And now we're 3 minutes into the 3rd quarter of play. On the wing, Isaac. He's covered by Matthews. Offensive rebound. Vucevic. And good work on the boards. They pick up a second chance points. He's got 13.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
And the Lakers decide to take their first time out here.
Yeah, just looking to tighten up their defense in the paint. They've got to be better.
It's a matter of want to. Helping out, contesting shots. You have to want to make the effort.
Caldwell Pope, he's checked in for the Lakers. Little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. Trying to find Davis. He's got it now. Over Gordon, and it's Davis missing. The Magic have gone 4 of 7 to get things started here in the second half. And the basket by Isaac.
And he's got a quiet confidence about him, doesn't he, guys? I mean, he's thinking about shooting the ball as the pass is coming.
Outside, Davis. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Davis has got 11 points.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Here's the thing. He's a guy who will go on hot streaks for you over a number of games.
Lob pass to Gordon, and it's Gordon finishing it off.
Out of nowhere, Gordon just soaring in there, and that athleticism carries him straight to the hoop.
Schroeder dishes to James. Shoots from the high post. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him. James has got 4 points in the quarter. The Magic have gone 6 of 9 from the floor here in the second half. They've got to be happy with that. Now, here's Junior. 27 points for him. That one goes in.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
And this is what happens when you start to break your opponent's spirit. The resistance is no longer there.
This is his third trip to the free throw line.
And, you know, guys, he had a big game at the free throw line in their last outing.
Catching up on the changes for Los Angeles. Marcus Gasol's checked in for Harrell. And Kyle Kuzma's subbed in for James. And a switcher also for Orlando. Williams has checked in. Davis with it. 11 points in the game. Vucevic with the block.
That's just not playing position defense. Vucevic getting up and sending it back. Get that shot out of here.
Here's Junior. He has 30. Down low. And Vucevic throws it down.
One sign of a great playmaker, hitting his man in stride.
Los Angeles has gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. And the foul called on Junior. That'll be his second foul of the game. His shot was hindered by that momentous mobile one block.
The defensive awareness, the timing, when you have to face a defender that can reject you like that, it can alter your approach.
Kuzma finds Caldwell Pope. And that one, good. Caldwell Pope's got 11.
Yeah, and then knifing into the middle. Caldwell Pope, not just a perimeter threat. Young fella can elevate.
Here's Junior. And Junior throws it down.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. Pass to Kuzma. Vucevic with the block.
Well timed by Vucevic. Not a center who piles up blocks, but this guy picks his spots.
Caldwell Pope brings the double team. Now the feed to Gordon. Missed inside.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Davis against Gordon. And they double up Davis. Here's Kuzma. And that one falls coming off of Davis's feed. Davis has got 3 assists now in this one. Well, Orlando shooting so well, 63% the offense working as one cohesive unit. Now, here's Junior. D right on him. And so it's Schroeder with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. That shot by Caldwell Pope, no good. And now Orlando on the break. Here's Gordon. He's now made half of those 10 shots in the game. That's his 5th basket.
Look, some guys just have natural strength and body control. Gordon has that plus explosiveness.
To the inside, Gasol. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. That one on Vucevic.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
For Los Angeles, they have gone 9 of 10 from the line, so making the most of their chances.
And 75% on the season as a unit from the free throw line.
Free throw good, Gasol.
I mean, amazing. Mark was drafted 48th overall, even after his brother Powell was drafted 3rd overall. Might have put a chip on Mark's.
Team swap here for the Lakers. Orlando also making some changes. Aaron Gordon, he's checking in for Mohamed Bamba. Evan Fournier comes in for Terrence Ross. And Junior subbed in for Carter Williams. LeBron and Davis, the incredible forward pair. Dennis Schroeder is out there with Matthews. And it's Harrell in at the pivot, manning the middle. That's the Laker 5. Fires for 3, and there's Schroeder. That's good, the assist by Harrell.
Shooting confidently from long range. Schroeder with the great balance on that shot.
They'll double him with Harrell. To the paint, it's stolen by Davis. And it's the Lakers on the break. Davis has got the ball. Here's Schroeder. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Drawing contact inside. Dennis Schroeder using his reach and quickness to compensate for his height disadvantage.
And the first one drops.
This is as good as it gets from the charity stripe here in the second.
Jonathan Isaac, he's checked in for Orlando. And he makes both free throws.
Dennis Schroeder, the 17th overall pick in 2013 out of Germany. He's got a flair you don't associate with European players.
And we're about 3.5 minutes into the 4th quarter. Inside, it's stolen by Davis. James, that's a 2-pointer. The Lakers get it back in a new 14. And that one's good. Schroeder.
Yeah, great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
Orlando leading by 16. Here's Junior. And the rejection by Harrell. Loads it up for Davis. And it's Davis finishing it off.
I love the assertiveness from AD. That done says, I own the rim and you better back off.
Now, Junior. And he converts the layup. Junior's got 34 points.
Down the stretch, this is when they need him the most, and he is delivering.
James, the pass to Harrell. Back to James. Schroeder, right side. They get it back. Harrell kicks it over to Schroeder. Sinks the three-pointer. Schroeder's got 16 here in the second half.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
And here's Junior. They'll double him with Harrell. Isaac outside. Shot clock at 5. Here's Gordon. Orlando gets it back. Now, here's Junior. He's guarded by Schroeder. The Magic need to get a shot off here. And now the fast break. Schroeder with the ball. Yes, it's James picking up the assist. LeBron's got his third assist on the night. Now, here's Junior. Pass to Vucevic. Orlando moving the ball around. And that one's good, Junior.
He's been locked in all night, and he's taking good shots.
Schroeder outside. And Gordon over to help. LeBron passes to Davis. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Man, he keeps doing his part. They just haven't been able to get over the hump.
And that one falls for Anthony Davis.
The former #1 overall pick, Anthony Davis, does a great job of representing this franchise. Makes big plays on both ends of the floor.
Now, here's Junior. He's guarded by Davis. To the middle, here's Junior. And Junior throws it down.
Just rubbing it in their faces with that dunk.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
And the defense knows he's relentless. You have to try and match that intensity.
Schroeder with the ball. The shot's good. Schroeder's got 26 points.
Taking things into his own hands this quarter, trying to keep his team afloat.
Magic leading by 10. Here's Junior. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot two here. And that one misses. He hits the second from the line.
Boy, is he really getting after it here in the second half, just drawing a ton of fouls.
James looking it over. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and two shots coming up. That's on Jonathan Isaac.
You better have some more excitement in your voice, Kevin. He's a force inside. When James has good position, the D has to compromise.
Free throw good, James. And James drills them both.
Now, even in the later stages of his career, Kevin, James is just focused on one thing. That's winning as many championships as he can.
Time called here. The Magic decide to talk it over. And now a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game.
And Kevin, it's a no-brainer. He's controlled every aspect of this game, and it's just so fun to see a player perform at a level that's just higher than anyone else out on the floor.
If he could only contribute like this for them every night, you can't overstate how much better it makes this team when he has a game like this, and on the road, no less. Magic leading by 9. Junior kicks to Vucevic. Gets an open look and hits.
It adds a dimension to your offense when you have a center like Vucevic, who can consistently hit jumpers off the catch.
There's the pass to Schroeder. Now here's Matthews to the paint. Throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a three-point play. That one on Vucevic.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking. The free throw drops for James.
You know, maybe the most storied high school player ever. It's amazing to think that LeBron's exceeded expectation here at the pro level.
And here we go. Fast break. LeBron's got it. And James throws it down.
Love the recognition. Realizes that one is all him.
Sometimes that's the call. You want to be unselfish, but even more so, you want to be effective.
Here's Junior. He doesn't hit that one. Straight D that time from Dennis Schroeder. Matthews, no one around him. And that one falls coming off of Davis's feed. Now just a three-point Magic lead. Orlando's gone 0-3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range. Passes it to Vucevic. Inside. Junior kicks to Isaac. Pass to Gordon. Launches it. Clock at 6. Anthony Davis grabs the miss. Davis has got 9 rebounds now tonight. Matthews left side. And he uses the glass on the layup.
Yes, the defense sees James with the ball and assumes he's a shooter. But you know him, he exploits the defense to always find that assist.
Now, here's Junior. He's guarded by Schroeder. And the rejection by Harrell. And here again, Los Angeles in transition. Up the court they go. That gives them the lead. James has got 29 in the game.
You know what? That's a pivotal point in this game. You would expect James to step up right now, Kevin.
Now a timeout called by Orlando. Look at LeBron James. He's really been playing well.
You know, he's been a one-man wrecking crew down low. His consistent scoring has dictated the pace of this game. We'll see if they decide to front him, bring a quick double, or maybe even both to try to slow him down.
Now, here's Junior. He's tightly guarded. It's stolen by Davis. And LeBron throws it down.
One of the league's great competitors. The second LeBron catches the ball, you can see he's looking to rise to the occasion.
Now, here's Junior. He's guarded by Schroeder. Junior kicks to Fournier. Buries it from three-point range. Fournier's got it all tied up now for the Magic.
Confident and composed on the three-point shot at a critical juncture.
Isaac against James. Here's Schroeder. Trying to come right back with the three of his own, but it's no good. And here's Isaac. He'll bring it up for Orlando. Now, here's Junior. He's covered closely. And the call on the shot sends him to the line. It's going to be on Montrezl Harrell.
Yeah, the defender all over it.
So the first one drops, and that gives them the lead. Marc Gasol is checked in for the Lakers. And the second free throw, no good. A tough break there.
You know he wanted to knock down all his shots at the line, but he still did enough to put them in front.
And Davis can't get it to go. Orlando's gone into a funk from downtown in the fourth. Only one of their 5 three-pointers has found the bottom of the bucket. Down low, and then Gordon with the dunk.
Excellent poise from Gordon in the clutch, earning that trust.
Timeout called the Lakers. They're behind by 3. We've got 1:08 left in the fourth quarter. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Frank Vogel talk to his team during the break. With this game in the balance, he really came after his guys. He said, this is our time. Right now, be in the moment with each other. Do your job, and I promise you we'll win this game. Back to you.
Thank you, David.
He lives for moments like this because he wants to be the guy to hit the clutch shot.
Here's Junior. He's guarded by Schroeder. Now Junior. Straight D that time from Dennis Schroeder. The game has come down to this.
Huge possession. That is world class.
Incredible shot with everything on the line coming through for his team.
Now here's Junior. He's guarded by Schroeder. Here's Junior. Yes! And tie game. That is a huge basket right there.
Beautiful call that time up the floor. The hard screen frees him up for the bunny.
And the Lakers call time here. Here's James. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and game. Seconds left in the game. Shot clock at 6. Here's Schroeder. Count it!
That's why Dennis is so special. Tremendous poise when the game is on the line.
Now a timeout called by Orlando. They're trailing by 3. 6 seconds left in the fourth quarter. What's your take, guys?
And it's do or die time.
They need a bucket here to stay alive.
Also, interesting choice to be made right here. You need either a 3 or a quick 2 and a foul.
Can they tie? Oh, he couldn't make that shot go to force overtime. And so it's the Lakers who come out on top here. What a show they put on here at home tonight.
I mean, these are those games that feel so great to win, and really, it's like a knife in the gut to lose. You gotta love being on edge of your seat and just wondering what's gonna happen. How is this thing gonna play out?
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Steve Smith, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for being with us. We'll see you later.